Peace, what's going down? Welcome to today's episode of the Confidence in the Klutch Podcast with Donald Nelson on the Confidence in the Klutch Network. I'm D-Nail, Dizzle, Deezy, Deezus, Deezy, D, Deezos, Don P, Don D, Little D, Don Rilla, Digger, Don Loke, Playboy D, your host with supreme confidence. Put it on a t-shirt. Whether it's a game of basketball or the game of life, you got to have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck like Milwaukee. I'm the IP. Stay woke or get out, gold ball or bust. You can't fit in when you standing out. Last year was about branding. This one about expanding. Colorism is dead. Black is black. Not every disagreement is a fight. You get to make the decisions, but you don't get to decide the consequences. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but not their own facts. Don't shine without the grind. I work for myself, so I guess I work for a boss. You buy once. You cry once. The cheap creator content. Don't sink the ship just because you ain't the captain. If it doesn't fit, make it fit. Didn't reinvent the wheel, just a better design. D's did. Takes a village to raise a kid, but still could produce an idiot, y'all. The supreme rationalizer, Don Ether. All black with a little bit of gold. Let me show you how confidence in the clutch roll. Food for the spirit, confidence and control. Get your confidence together, get your clutch together. Support your own American-born African with mass appeal. Listen to and follow the network on various platforms. Wherever you listen to your podcast, search Confidence in the Clutch. Click the bell for notification. New content when I drop. Follow, share, rate, and review is important. Every subscriber matters. Follow us on X at KITK. Coming up, y'all know what it is. We got a Konfident Service Announcement. No better time. And we getting right into the NBA Finals and this Giannis talk, man. Like always, bringing you quality content with strong opinions and facts. At Confidence in the Clutch, we are fear, more than love, and never hated. Y'all come ride me for a minute, man. You know what it is. Confidence starts right now.
3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.
Hey, yo, welcome to episode 475 of the Confidence in the Klutch Podcast with Donald Nelson on the Confidence in the Klutch Network. I'm here to educate, entertain, and inform y'all. Click that bell for notifications, new content when I drop. New independent media, energy is up, health is wealth, coming from the Confidence in the Klutch studios, y'all. We are starting today with our Konfident Service Announcement. Hope y'all had a great weekend. We all good. We heading into Juneteenth, and we're heading into Father's Day. And happy birthday to Tupac today, man. June 1671. Today, mama bust me out of her womb, tell me nigga get paid. So I kicked it a little bit last night, had other stuff going on. One of my men, shout out to Torrey Johnson Jr., he won Wisconsin Coach of the Year for USA Today. So, man, that's love right there. And he asked me to come out there to support. Like, it was love. It was love. And it's time. There's no better time than right now, y'all. That's what I want to tell y'all. So, excuse me, kicking it. Just like I said, talking about Pac, I'm finna bump Pop the rest of the day. But ain't no better time than now. There is none. What I need y'all to understand is that there's not going to be a perfect time to weather the storms or anything that you got going on. You just got to put your head down and do it. It's never going to be opportune time. You have to go. Don't let your doubt kill your momentum and what you got going on. I've been waiting for this silver lining and this to calm down and that to calm down. This ain't life, y'all. Y'all know how life moves. You can't do that. So I am very, very, very close. I've been very close for too long, right? What I be telling y'all, never put off for tomorrow what you can accomplish today. That's what I tell my kids. So, you know, I got to get to it. So, but I'm super close though. But seriously though, I had a financial windfall. So that's what I've been waiting for. So the financial windfall is here, and now that makes everything better, attainable, appeasable, all that shit to whatever the fuck I'm trying to do with Confidence in the Clutch coaching. So don't wait, y'all. Ain't no better time than right now, because we're not promised tomorrow, and we can't change what happened yesterday. So it's two things we can't change, yesterday and tomorrow. You can manifest and all that shit and put it in the atmosphere, blah, blah, blah. If that's the case, I want $1 million tomorrow. So I'll check back with y'all next week to see if I got the $1 million tomorrow. That's why I don't believe in that shit. You know what I'm saying? You have to put in the work. God wake you up. Ancestors wake you up. Supreme Being wake you up. Universe wake you up every day. It's on you to fill in the blanks. God, please bless me with a $500,000 house and a big booty bitch to go with it. No. You got to go get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? That ain't how it works, man. You got to put it in the work to go get it, y'all. You know what I mean? So just understand that Confidence in the Clutch coaching. That's what we doing, man. We making sure we manifest. We making sure we live for the day, plan for tomorrow. But that past, we can't sit here letting it affect you. Because I was listening to Nightcap, Shannon, Ocho, Joe, and Shannon said, what he said? He said, damn, it just slapped my mind, boy. I hate when that happened. Man, he was talking about. So I got my phone right here. Never mind. I got it. Y'all just work with me. Oh man. He said three things that was crucial last night, though. Well, no, 2 nights ago. But he said never judge your success with someone else's ruler. I appreciate that. He also said your imagination is tougher than actual reality. And you think about mental health, you think about the things we go through, you think about the things people in your life go through. That is a fact. Their mind makes them think things are worse than what they are in reality. And Shannon also said there are no permanent friends, only permanent enemies, man. So in certain ways, we can use these affirmations to live our life, man. But live them with confidence and live them in the motherfucking clutch, y'all. Y'all ready? Let's get it. Let's get it. Y'all know what we talking about, man. New York basketball, y'all. Let's get it. Oh, shit. That's way too loud. What happened? Man. Something happened with my stuff. Y'all hear that? That's way too loud. Oh, I know what happened. Oh, man. My fault, y'all. Hope that doesn't blow no speakers nowhere. Oh, man. All right. Let's try that again. Damn. Down. Okay. Yeah, we good now. All right. My fault, y'all. Man. That might not have came through. Y'all didn't hear it. I sure heard it. And I hope I didn't blow my damn headphones. All right, y'all. Let's go. New York basketball. All right. You know, when it went down for the finals, y'all, I said the Knicks keys, get Wemby away from the paint. If you can't drive and kick, this is their first test of the playoffs. Brunson and OG will have to keep the Spurs in foul trouble. Mitchell Robinson as a live threat will keep Wemby around the rim, whether good or bad. For the Spurs, I had the Knicks have matchup problems. Offensively, the Spurs can switch everything on Brunson, Hart, Bridges. Brunson will have taller defenders on him the whole time, and the Spurs bench is better than the Knicks. JB flops as well, so if they follow how they defended the SGA and the Thunder, the last few games of the series. So I said for nostalgia, I got the Knicks. Why? History and what it would mean for the city of New York and the NBA. I like Mike Brown and all the ups and downs and shafts he's gotten. Realistically, I said Spurs in 6, even though I can't see New York going down at home in the game 6. And my bottom baseline for everything was 2 black coaches from the pop coaching tree, so we can't go wrong. So, all right, we go back. Let me go back a little bit. The game 3, the Wemby pushing Jaden like that, like, you know, it's coming to some whole, you know, Europeans play the game a little differently though, but that was dirty as hell and like just trying to punk motherfucking shit. I look at it like, yeah, fuck you, but I never was a bully, so I didn't try to be. So just this whole bully shit and pushing them down like that shit wasn't respected. You know, should have been a flagrant, you know. You know, but it was just Wemby trying to establish himself in the post and everything that went on. So after game 3, I'm like, Spurs finally finished the game because they ended up winning that game. I'm like, they have to win game 4 to make it a series. Knicks in 4 is over. Knicks in 5 is alive, right? And I'm like, did Trump jinx the Knicks that night? OG had 28, but 9 to 13 from the field. Cat had 11, so the OG got Cat money. That's the reason the Knicks lost. Cat wasn't as effective as in the first 2 games. That's what I was thinking. Mike Brown, you cannot talk about the free throw disparity when all y'all flop and grab niggas, right? When a team makes more free throws than the other team attempts, you're going to lose that game. Spurs have led by double figures in all the games. All right, so then we get to game 4, and Cat had them fouls right away, right? He had 2 fouls in the first minute of 15. I'm like, damn, man. Halftime is 76-49, the largest lead by a road team and most made 3-point field goals in the half in finals history, right? I'm like, shit, they made more 3-point field goals than the Knicks attempted. 4 or 12 for 14 to 26. I said, damn. It was balling though, but Brunson had 19 points on 14 shots. And then, you know, the fourth quarter happened and everything. I saw the Spurs, they attacking Jalen Brunson with Harper and all that shit. And then when the Knicks went down 17, and then it got to 15, and the amount of time on the clock, I was like, damn, in the second half. Then it was 90-75 at the end of the third. Then the fourth quarter happened, and the Knicks came back and got it down to 1 from 29 in the fourth quarter. And I'm like, the Spurs got a very bad habit of jumping in the air to pass and shit, which causes mad TOs, and Knicks took the lead 105-104. And I'm like, yo, this is the Spurs being young shit. John Starks, he need to sit his ass down until he be getting on my nerves. He can't do all that shit. Have some class, G. But it was a great timeout with Mitch with 38.2 seconds left when the Knicks made defensive subs for Brunson and Bridges. Castle hits both free throws, up one, right? Fox, that was not an OG decision with the dribble that bitch out and get fouled. We keep on talking about it. That's all he had to do. You missed a layup on the partial block shit. Come on, G. OG, doubling Brunson with Wemby and Fox any other time that works, but with Brunson taking a shot early as he should, no one accounted for the inbounder, right? Allowed OG to tip that shit in. 1.2 game. So remember when, what was that, game one? When was that game one when let me see. Was that game one when they had it at the end and yeah, that was game one. Game one and game two where damn, what's the fuck his name is? When Fox had it and he gave it to Wemby, Wemby shot to Jay, that was a bullshit thing. So I'm like, yo, the largest comeback in finals history in game four, the largest halftime comeback in playoff history with 27 points. OG played his ass off. He's healthy now and is playing like the Knicks' second best player. De'Aaron Fox is playing his way out of San Antonio, but remember, De'Aaron Fox had the high ankle sprain. He's not healthy. But we know that game they lost did not come down to De'Aaron Fox getting his shit blocked. However, he floated to the rim like the game wasn't on the line. I need him to have more of a sense of urgency, right? In the locker room, I would have asked him, what the fuck were you thinking? Like at least jump stop making this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like do something. You just can't go and coast and float for the layup, nigga. Yeah, they came back, but fake go for the layup and dribble the shit out. You did your thing chasing the loose ball down. We ain't tripping off that. You could have got fouled. But he could have got the motherfucker. We could have been there for the pass in this game. We going back to San Antonio 2-2. It's not your fault, De'Aaron Fox. However, it was his problem, right? I don't listen to shit. Mitch Johnson, I don't listen to shit. You got to listen to shit when niggas fucking up, man. Overall, the Spurs clock management, right? We know what's happening. Vic can't have 24 points on 25 field goal attempts. Because he had, shit, what he had 16 and a half. You only had 8 the rest of the way? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, post-game, JB joined the crew during highlights on the court. Shaq asked him, down 29, did doubt creep in? And he said, yes. He thought about it, however, didn't let it sit in and kept fighting. See, that's a mental health thing right there, that brother's strong mentally. He said, yeah, it did. But I'm not going to allow that to stop me from doing what I need to do. See what I'm saying? When he said that shit, I said it's okay to think bad shit. Not acting on it is key. He has a great fucking therapist. I appreciate his answer. And he has jumped up to one of my favorite players in the league type shit. And I love Draymond on some real niggas should apologizing to Jalen on national TV about the little guard shit and said when he wins, he's apologizing to the world. So I got to listen to that Draymond Green podcast too. A lot of real nigga shit is going on, y'all, like around us. Watching this shit when I'm watching, right? Spurs, 12 or 20 field goals in the third. Were threes. So y'all shot 12 3-pointers in the third quarter and y'all was up 30 down there. Y'all scored 30 points in the second half. 46-point difference is the largest point decrease in playoff history. Y'all had 76 points in the first half and 30 in the second half. That's crazy. But it was Spurs in 6 at half. That's what I was thinking, right? At the end of the game, Knicks in 5 is still alive. I done told you. Like Mike Brown said, you got to have some luck and you got to make some luck. I love that. Hell yeah. In order to win these games, hell yeah. Shit got the ball, got to go in. Ball got to bounce your way. You got to play a certain way. Brunson, when he took $100 million less to come to New York, will be eligible in 28 for a reportedly $400 million plus contract, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He sacrificed and made his team better in the short term and will be paid handsomely on the back end. That wouldn't work for everybody, however, it worked for him. And then he's, you know what I'm saying, I'm thinking, like, yo, man, this shit is bugged out. Like, all the money left on the table, but look how much money you going to get in that New York market, that major market. They talking about that shit don't mean nothing. Yes, the fuck it do. That off-the-court money you finna get? Shit. This is from the family. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Then we get to game 5, right? Man, come on, man. Come on. These motherfuckers up 3-1. Knicks, it was an old school 90s, early 2000s playoff game, right? Knicks only had four field goals made in the first quarter. Spurs always dart out like that, right? They always get out there and defensively they flying everywhere, doing everything. Halftime, the Spurs is up 42-37. At the end of the quarter 3, 72-65. It's one of them slow down, methodical games. Quarter 4, man, listen. The Spurs let 8 seconds come off the clock to get a weaker free throw shooter instead of preserving time. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? Come on, man. We don't get that time back. What are we doing? It kind of paid off because Bridges went 1 and 2, but Harper went and missed both free throws. And then the Knicks up 3, and then it was over. The game. Holla back. So some of the Mitch Johnson shit, yeah, man, he got to clean it up a little bit. You know what I mean? He got to clean up a little bit. Some of his shit, he had to try it, though. The Spurs were in every fucking game, though. That's the catch. The last 2 minutes, the game was either tied or they were winning all 5 fucking games. So it just come down to young motherfucking shit. But let's talk about these motherfucking world champion New York Knicks, yo. The Knicks. 16-3 in the playoffs, 15-1 in the last 16 games, first title since 1973. I'm happy for Jalen Brunson. I'm happy for Rick Brunson. I'm happy for their mama Brunson, right? That shit is special. 45 points in the closeout game, and I love that on the court. I believe it was Jalen, his daddy, his mama, his sister, or whoever that was, right? And then his wife came down. They're like, "Come on, you get in here too." They had the family hug and brought her ass in. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. That's what I'm talking about, man. That family love, that real shit. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Man. Hey. Remember when Dallas didn't want to pay folks? And we know him and Luka wouldn't have made it. But he got it done before Luka. I got it done before Luka. You can get the motherfucking off the top rope like Jimmy Fly Snooker. I'm going to let motherfuckers know you's a real hoe. I'm going to let this nigga know. Becky Hammond, yes, small guards can win the chip now. It's all good. And leave Becky alone. She just said something because it wasn't shown. It wasn't tried and true. And yo, those motherfucking shirts that they had on with the rhinestones on them, man, I went straight to the thing. Oh, Fanatics, what's going on? Them motherfuckers was $60. I said, oh man, them shirts cold. They had the ones without the rhinestones for the $45. I said, hold up, G. So I'm like, let me order the bitch. And I seen it in the cart. It's like 30,000 people has bought this shirt. I'm chilling the next hour. 45,000 people, 56,000 people. I go back. Oh, your item is not in stock. Like, what the fuck? Kel's like, you better get a double X, nigga. I'm like, hell yeah. And I get that bitch because everybody gonna want that one. And I paid $60 for it. I'm at least gonna get $300 if it's too big on me. It is what it is. You know what I mean? But I got me one. Knicks playoff record set plus 283 points differential in the postseason. They had 9 straight road wins. I believe their 3 losses in the playoffs were by a combined 6 points, and their 4 finals wins were by a combined 12 points. Once again, Isaiah motherfucking Thomas, Stephen motherfucking Curry, Jalen motherfucking Brunson, guards at 6'3" or smaller that don't want a chip, man. Shout out. Now, next for the San Antonio Spurs. Hey, man, Spurs are young as fuck, man. Spurs young as fuck. Fox does not deserve all the hate for the Spurs losing this series. If anything, Mitch Johnson put him on the motherfucking court. And y'all tell me, when has De'Aaron Fox ever been a motherfucking bona fide killer? We expected him to be a bona fide killer in this situation. This was his first time in the finals too, y'all. Leave that man alone. Leave that man alone. Because we know if it were the regular season with that high ankle sprain, he would have sat out longer. So do we really got to make a decision on Fox? Nah, he's valuable with them, but can we pay a motherfucker, what, $50-something million to come off the bench? Nah, so we got to give him another year. But shit, you see what Vassell talking about? Yeah, at times Dylan Harper was mad about his playing time. He's supposed to. He a rookie. He's supposed to be mad. That's what you want. That's what you want. Shit. But can we get a haul for motherfucking De'Aaron Fox? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Can Vic get stronger, stop getting frustrated and being immature and pushing motherfuckers and doing bullshit to people because he tired of getting fouled and pushing shit, man? That European shit, that's that soft European shit, ain't it? Ain't nobody calling it out. We call it out of confidence in the clutch. Just because you're getting pushed the fuck around and all that shit, and yes, they were grabbing you. Yes, I would get frustrated, but don't get to doing the dangerous shit like you hit my man Nasri with the elbow. You push Jalen Brunson down like he was the hoe ass nigga. Mitchell Ross, I'm in your head, and all that shit. When he pushed your ass down, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, come on, man. However, Vic has to get stronger, but will it be beneficial for his frame longevity-wise? How would that work? He does have to get a little bit bigger. We got Harper, we got Castle, we got Wemby. They all on rookie deals. You got Olynyk, Barnes, and Sohan off the books. That's $40 million, right? $40 million. Champagne has got a $3 million play option, right? So they're good at what they got because they can get somebody. They have to worry about the Thunder and whether they make any moves beyond what they do. But that $40 million will help them. However, if they had a healthy Fox, it would have been more of a series. This is a different motherfucking series. I'm telling you, a healthy Fox. But they needed a general. They needed a general that was slowing that shit down and not trying to get their shit off and setting them young cats up for success. And that's what they didn't have all the time. CP3 would have helped him out tremendously, like when he was there with Vic and got Vic on his shit, y'all. Shout out to the motherfucking New York Knicks. It was a great fucking finals. Now, other NBA news, that's how we do. Let's talk about this Giannis shit, man. Okay, we know Giannis want to be in Miami, right? So that's what's reportedly. He wants to be in Miami. Reportedly, that's the only team he will resign with. And they have the best offer available because that's the only team he signed with. It don't matter. If we can get other teams involved for the Bucks to get more shit, but that's it. The package centers around the 2026 first round pick and number 13. So the Bucks have number 10 and number 13. That's cool. 2 players in the top 13. That's a good situation to be in. Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware, Nikolai Jovic. At first, I was looking at the one that had hot ass, but like, hell no, they can't give up all that shit. And then a 2029 first round pick, a 2031 first round pick, which could be in the 20s depending on how good Miami is. Now I'm like, that's too much for an aging superstar, but I get what they're trying to do. I would give the Bucks 2 of the 3 players they want and facilitate the rest from a third and a fourth team. I'm not giving them Hero, Ware, and Jovic, like, unless they just not going, they haven't panned out to y'all. From the Bucks, though, this is a win. OKC ain't breaking up his core, and they shouldn't. Boston shouldn't break up their core. Now, if they want to get JB out of here because whatever, politics as usual, they don't want to pay that $600+ million to these motherfuckers, and they want to get him to Atlanta and part of all this shit, he end up there and all that shit, but you can't trade him for Giannis. I wouldn't want JB to come here. JB would be fucking miserable. But if he can make it in Boston, he can make it in Milwaukee. Shit, we the same city. Same race, same segregated shit, same bullshit history. You know what I'm saying? But who wants to come to Milwaukee? We want to get motherfuckers in trades. The only way we get players is through the draft, but our player development is fucking horrible in trades. So we in full rebuild mode now. So why not? Think about this, Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero graduated from the same high school with me in Greenfield, Wisconsin, with no high school. Tyler, you back at the crib. You got your baby, you got your woman, you probably met down in Miami, right? You keep your apartment in Miami. For when you get homesick, she get homesick, y'all want to go back down there, right? You get healthy. You've been unhealthy the last few years and all that shit, and it's cool. You're a former All-Star. We're going to regain your All-Star status in the mill. This is your team, a White Star in Milwaukee. Man is rolling. And you from the mill. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. We want you to be here, and you got to want to be here. Fuck it. Let's go. Get me the fuck out of Miami. I get it. And I think you got 1 year left, and if it don't work, you get the fuck up out of here, Tyler. Come on with it, man. Come back to the crib, dog. Yeah. All right, y'all. We about this bitch, man. Shout out to the motherfucking Knicks, man. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Support your own American-born African with mass appeal. Listen to and follow the network on various platforms. Wherever you listen to your podcast, search Confidence in the Clutch. Click the bell for notifications, new content when I drop. Follow, share, rate, and review what's important. Every subscriber matters. Follow us on X at KITK. I'm talking to you, and you too, baby. Weekly. Donald Nelson, D-Nell, Dizzle, Deezy, Deezus, Deezos, Don P, Don D, Little D, Don Rilla, Digger, Don Loke, Playboy D, host of Confidence in the Clutch podcast with Donald Nelson. A Confidence in the Clutch podcast about sports, entertainment, music, culture, religion, politics, and society. I'm not talking about that shit over in Iran. Iran punked us. I told y'all last week what the fuck is up. Ain't nobody talking about that shit. They still ain't saying what the fuck it is. And they still control the Strait of Hormuz. And they ain't gonna give up their shit. What the fuck I'm gonna talk about that stupid shit for? Have a safe, healthy night, y'all. You're listening during the daytime, y'all. You know what it is, man. Create a great day on purpose, y'all, like y'all supposed to. Peace. 3,
2, 1. Confidence on 3 and the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.